Subscribe, please. Okay, I want to talk to those people out there that are obviously not the only child. Well, maybe you are the only child and you had a close, cousin or um, whatever. But definitely someone that's a relative of yours. So I would say a brother or a sister or a close cousin. And basically, we all know that people from the old school expect that your brother and sister are like someone that you will never, ever, ever be mad enough at, that you can never talk to again, that you can't work it out, that you can't sort it out, that you can't rekindle. And I just personally want to say that I think it's a bunch of bullshit because basically, if a person hurts you enough and you feel like, well, if they thought that little of me, that they could have done that to me, and I've never done anything to them to that extreme that wasn't provoked, but they still did it to me, I don't want anything to do with them. So my question is there anything wrong with you deciding that your brother or sister or cousin has done something worth you ridding them from your life? I'm sure it's a tough topic because I'm sure many, many, many of you have gone through this where your brother or sister or cousin has done something so extreme and just horrible and disrespectful to you that you did not, that was not warranted. I'm sure this has happened to many of you, and I'm sure that that many of you are still dealing with this right now. And those who have gone through it, those who are going through it, I'm sure that your family I'm sure they're chiming in and giving you their opinions and trying to make you feel guilty or persuade you to do what they think you should do. But deep down, you feel like, hey, I want nothing else to do with this person. I want to forgive, but forget them. Um, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. And I want to know what you all think because I'm sure, like I said, that this is something that a lot of people experience. You have some people who have been hurt worse by family than they have by a stranger on the street. So to them, they're like, well, I've been told that this is my family and family sticks together and family, has each other's back, but that's not what I'm feeling right now. That's not what I felt when so and so did this to me. That's not how I feel now that this has been done to me. And I don't feel like I ever want them in my life again. And that has to be respected because you never know what another person feels when something is done or said to them. You can never ever say what should be done because you are not going through what that person has gone through. You don't know how that person felt about the other person. They may have loved them dearly and felt that that was the only person that they could trust like that. And for whatever reason, this person totally destructed that loyalty, that bond, that relationship. And who's to say that the other person should turn the other cheek and forget about it and trust them all over again and be vulnerable all over again and possibly get hurt all over again? I just really want to know your views on this because this is something that my friends and I always have conversations about because um, some of us have gone through this. Some of us are still going through this as, I'm sure millions of other people have and are going through. So, again, the question is, do you think that it's necessary to forgive and forget when it comes to a relative that has really done something wrong? A relative as far as a brother, sister, mainly a brother and sister, but also like a close cousin or something. I guess this can also extend to god sisters, god brothers, or even your mother or your father. Someone that you really, really thought would always have your back and vice versa. someone that you trusted and felt loyal to more than anyone else, because that's the way that you naturally felt as their brother, sister, son, or daughter, or cousin, or god sister, or god brother. You felt this way because you thought it was right, and you would have never done this to them. But for whatever reason, they found you to be, worthless enough to hurt you, whether it was with words or actions. Speak out. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye.